चार को तो करना पड़ेगा। राजकुमार
नहीं मैं बेच के खाने की तैयारी नहीं कर रहा हूँ किसी को भी। मैं बस खाने की तैयारी कर रहा हूँ।
No, if the person is so violent that selling them is not an option, we can even do it.
ऐसी कोई लिस्ट बनाते हैं आप, लाइक अब तो आप एक्टर बन गए, जब आप स्ट्रगल कर रहे थे उस टाइम आपको लोगों ने बहुत परेशान किया था, नाउ अब आपने ऐसी तैयारी की कि
नहीं ऐसा कुछ नहीं। मैं बिल्कुल भी विंडिक्टिव नहीं हूँ। और अगर कोई बहुत ज्यादा परेशान करता है, हाँ तब जरूर क्यों नहीं तब मैं श्रीकांत बन जाता हूँ। जैसा इसका ग्रिट है, जैसा इसका परसिवरेंस है, बट अदरवाइज नो, आई एम नॉट विंडिक्टिव एट ऑल। आई थिंक वी ऑल शुड बी good human beings first यार, उसके बाद ही I think सब कुछ everything else matters later.
I have a question for your actors and the songs that you like at that time. The next question for Raj.
See, you can see until your eye can see, but I can see beyond. That is what makes the difference. Because that is what actually, what makes us pay attention to minute things that are so important in life. Because if you don't have a privilege of eyesight, you have to pay extra attention in whether doing business, that too under very complicated environment in our country, or whether it's education, whether it's playing cricket. See, the ball, when it rolls on the ground, when the wind is so high, the ball sound is not even heard, is not even properly audible. Yet you need to pay attention on your ears to make sure how the ball is coming, be it a baseball or be it a cricket ball that I played. So it's always important to pay attention to detailing in life, whether for a normal individual or visually challenged individual. So things, because it's always challenge to pay detailing on multiple on small things. So that's exactly what I do, and that is what gives me good results. So I can even tell whether my machine bearing or a blade is right by hearing the noise of the machine. So that is the level of detailing that I give it to in the works that I do. So coming to movies, yes, I watch selective Hindi movies which carries big subject, which carries so I have seen biopics like Gunjan Saxena, I have seen Parmanu and things like that. Some movies which Mission Majnu, which has a good subject again. So I am very particular in terms of watching movies. Telugu, I watch a lot of movies because movie and language goes together with me. I cannot resonate even though I speak flawless English, I don't watch English movies because that is not where I belong. The medium that I belong is Telugu, and that is where I take entertainment and I watch most movies.
The kind of storytelling I totally believe in. You know, where you, as we were talking earlier, where you don't see being visually impaired as a problem, you know, or see it from a sympathetic point of view. It's nothing. It's not a disability. It gives you more power, as Srikanth said. It makes you, it empowers you with other things. And what Srikanth has achieved in his life is something which most of us haven't achieved in life. So I think this is truly an inspirational and aspirational story. And I'm so glad that I'm a part of it, and it's been made by Tushar and produced by Bhushan sir, both prolific makers. We have seen in Aankhein how the kind of cinema he makes, and it's never preachy. It's very much for every audience member. You know, it's not targeted towards a certain kind of an audience. It's meant for everyone. It's commercial. It's entertaining. And that's exactly what Srikanth is. That's why I love this story so much, because it tells you such a big thing with a lot of light-hearted moments. ये ऑलरेडी हमने बात की है, इन्होंने महसूस किया है, और हम पूरी कोशिश करेंगे कि ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लोगों तक ये मैसेज पहुंच पाए.
Yeah, I echo what Raj said, sir.
Thank you. Ji.
Hi, this is Nawaz Kochar. Hello. Hi, this is Nawaz Kochar from Indian Express. I have two questions. One is for Raj, you, and one is for Bhushan, sir. So, Bhushan sir, I'll start with you. I want to know that, 2023 you gave us the biggest blockbuster with Animal. And now comes Srikanth, which is, a full of life story, so inspiring. I want to know what is it that pushes you every time to, back stories which are so diverse, yet so, in the heart is in the right place.
First of all, you like the trailer.
Absolutely.
See, we are a studio. Means definitely as a studio, we want to, give our audience different kind of cinemas. And as I just told you when I just told about the film, कि ये फिल्म हमारे लिए बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है और ये जब जिस टाइप की इमोशनल स्टोरीज लोगों को एक्सपीरियंस करनी चाहिए तो उसके लिए इसलिए हम हर टाइप की फिल्म बनाते हैं. हम कॉमेडी भी बनाते हैं, हम एनिमल हमने भी फिल्म बनाई and we made Tanaji also. We are making Bhool Bhulaiya, we are making Great, we are making so many films. But I think this kind of cinema is also very important. And वो लोगों को एक्सपीरियंस कराने के लिए उनको इसके आप अगर एक ब्लाइंड मैन की कहानी भी बता रहे हैं तो आप उसको किस तरीके से इंटरटेनिंग बना सकते हैं और प्लस उनकी लाइफ में क्या क्या होता है, क्या क्या चैलेंजेस होते हैं. एंड दे आर ऑल्सो एज स्ट्रॉन्ग एज पीपल हु हैव आइज. तो उस चीज़ को एक्सपीरियंस मेरे हिसाब से करना चाहिए. एंड हम एज टी सीरीज वी वांट टू डू दिस काइंड ऑफ more and more films in future.
Thank you so much. Raj, I have a question for you, Raj. So, 14th year in the industry for you, if I'm not wrong. And what I've seen is that Rajkummar Rao has never succumbed to the pressure of, being a celebrity when visibility is concerned. But he's rather, made his craft speak for himself. And with Srikanth also that is happening. I want to know that, the Raj who started off in 2010, what was his idea of entertaining the audience, and today what is the reason that, Raj picks up roles that are so performance heavy?
I think the idea was same when I started out in 2010 with the Love, Sex or Dhoka with Divakar Banerjee. The idea was same, that to just push myself as an actor and to do, a variety of roles. And not to put myself into a bracket, this is something that people should know me for. कि राज सिर्फ यही करता है. I want to do everything. I don't want to never ever think कि ये शायद नहीं हो पाएगा. Whenever somebody says कि यार ये बहुत मुश्किल है, तू कर पाएगा, as regard the film also, कि मैं सब कर सकता हूँ. मैं ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है जो नहीं कर सकता, मैं सब कर सकता हूँ. And that's as an actor with every film, whenever you get an opportunity. Of course, you do films which are like light-hearted, like Stree and Bareilly also. But whenever I get a chance to do films like Srikanth or Shahid or Trap, Newton, I love it. As an actor, drama will always be my favorite genre. But I love making people entertain as well. Giving them entertainment, either entertain them or engage them in a conversation. So that's the two ways I see cinema as.
Hi Rajkummar, Ravi from ABP News. Rajkummar, आपको आज के दौर का एक वन ऑफ द बेस्ट परफॉर्मर माना जाता है, बेस्ट एक्टर माना जाता है आज के दौर के. मेरा सवाल ये था कि हिंदी सिनेमा में पहले भी कई लीड एक्टर्स ने इस तरह के ब्लाइंड शख्स के किरदार निभाए हैं, लेकिन कहीं ना कहीं उन फिल्मों में ब्लाइंडनेस को, जो नेत्रहीनता है, उसको प्रॉप की तरह इस्तेमाल किया जाता है, या जो रियलिटी है उससे वो दूर होता है, वो किरदार फिक्शनल होता है. चूँकि ये किरदार रियल लाइफ शख्स पे बेस्ड था, तो आपने किस तरह की तैयारी की और किस तरह का प्रिकॉशन लिया कि ये ऊपरी तौर पे ऐसा ना लगे कि एक शख्स जो देख सकता है वो ब्लाइंड शख्स का किरदार निभा रहा है, और उसको जो रियलिटी का टच दिया जाता है, वो कैसे आपने उसको मैनेज किया जब आप ये किरदार निभा रहे थे?
सर, यही मेरा प्रयास है, जैसे कि आपने बिल्कुल ठीक कहा, कि वो ऐसा लगे कि मैं एक्टिंग कर रहा हूँ. उसके लिए मैंने श्रीकांत के साथ बहुत टाइम स्पेंड किया. और जो मैंने एक चीज़ तुषार को भी फर्स्ट डे ये हमने जब बात करना शुरू की तो मैंने बोला था कि दिस फिल्म इज़ नॉट अबाउट श्रीकांत बीइंग विजुअली इम्पेयर्ड. दैट्स समथिंग दैट इज़ देयर. इट्स अ स्टोरी. वी आर सीइंग एन एस्पिरेशनल स्टोरी. वो विजुअली इम्पेयर्ड है, ये एक फैक्ट है. बट वी नॉट गोइंग टू फोकस ऑन हिम बीइंग विजुअली इम्पेयर्ड, बिकॉज व्हेन आई मेट श्रीकांत, we were very normal, we were like talking, discussing. He's very witty, he's very funny. I asked him so many questions. Some of them were very personal as well, but he was very open to the idea. उन्होंने मुझे पूरी जिंदगी अपने खोल के रख दी सामने. Then as an actor, ये मेरी जॉब है कि मैं कितना उससे लूँ और उनको कितना ऑब्जर्व करूँ, कितना अपनी जिंदगी में उतारूँ. एंड अपार्ट फ्रॉम श्रीकांत, मैं और तुषार बहुत सारे विजुअली इम्पेयर्ड स्कूल भी जाते थे. हम लोग यहाँ पे गोरेगांव SV रोड पे जोगेश्वरी में वहाँ पे ब्लाइंड स्कूल है, वहाँ जाते थे. वहाँ पे घंटों में बैठता था, बिकॉज माई थिंग वॉज आई वॉन्टेड टू पोर्ट्रे रियलिटी ऑन स्क्रीन. कि मैं, जैसा कि निधि ने कहा, कि कोशिश यही थी कि मैं जब सेट पर आऊँ तो मैं श्रीकांत हूँ, जब तक पैकअप ना हो मैं श्रीकांत ही रहूँ। वो हम एक लेंस पहनते थे आँख में छोटा सा कुछ, जैसे ही वो लगता था मैं श्रीकांत हो जाता था। फिर सेट पे कोई आता था नहीं आता था मुझे पता नहीं होता था। एक बार भूषण जी भी आए थे, but I think that's the only way I could do this part. Otherwise, just to act like a visually impaired person on camera and then cut and then you're normal Raj hanging out chilling. That's not how I see my art is. My art is too spiritual. It's too meditative for me, and I love it immensely. Just to corrupt it with any kind of cheat codes.
Actually, I have to tell you something. One second, I'll tell you. One sec. Just to add something. तो जो पहला दिन जब शरद और ज्योतिका ने शूट किया इसके पूना में, तो ये बिल्कुल उनसे बात नहीं किया। तो शरद और ज्योतिका दोनों मेरे पास आए, बोला ये बहुत ही अकड़ता है यार, ये एक्टर है क्या है, बात भी नहीं करता। तो ऐसा नहीं ये ऐसा ही है रोल क्लिप। Then in the evening when they met them, they said हाँ ये ठीक है।
तुषार, आपसे भी एक सवाल था कि
just to finish up the previous question, because this is little important I feel. So in this movie, the blindness is not shown, the vision is shown. See, many people often ask me, do you have any vision? Of course I tell them I am full of vision. What do you mean? No, you don't see, no. So people doesn't mean vision is different and sight is different. People doesn't often get that difference. And I made it very clear to Tushar, and Tushar actually understood that concept, that vision is for the mind and sight is for the eye. So the eye is not shown, whereas the mind is shown in this film. Therefore, the netrahinta or whatever blindness, which is so-called sympathetic angle that people take it, that is not shown. A man with challenging nature, without the privilege of eyesight, but with full of vision, can do wonders. That is the concept.
मेरी फिल्म के कोई ऐसा, जब आपको पता चला कि फिल्म बनाना चाह रहे हैं तुषार, तो कोई ऐसा प्रेफरेंस था कि भाई कौन मेरा किरदार निभाए? आपके मन में कुछ चल रहा था, आपसे यह सलाह ली गई थी इस बारे में कि कुछ
इसका बस चले खुद ही कर लेता?
I told him I'll play my role, but he was very afraid nobody would see in the theater, so he had hired a right actor, right cast. But Tushar was so passionate, Nidhi was so passionate, so determined that I don't need to even give them any ideas, because they themselves come up with ideas and tell, how is this looking like? I would have no words, because they have gone all out to make this film a big success. So they put in their heart and soul into it. So when you actually put heart and soul and work hard, there's nothing under the sun that you cannot reach or achieve. This is what